Hi friend, I am Leigh Keckner. Welcome to day 22 of SimpLeigh Manifesting, 33 days to getting your heart's desire. If you would please join me here on day 22 and take 3 grounding breaths and just take a moment to allow yourself to settle, to allow yourself to know that you are a really unbelievably powerful, beautiful being connected directly to God. Part of all that is resides within you. And allow our spinning human pea brains to settle for a moment and to let our greater self step forward and to be a part of this time together. Join me breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Thank you so much. Thank you for breathing with me. Today we are talking about resistance removal. And this is kick-ass because we all get resistance because we're human beings. And what will we do with that resistance? Will we sit down and continue to be stuck, or will we throw it aside like a piece of trash that it is? When you guys were young, were you into trash trucks, watching them? I can't remember because it was so long ago for me, but my children were. They would watch it come, that big beastie machine, and pick it up and just flip those big trash barrels around like nothing. And then they'd be empty and they would just carry on to do it around the whole block. And the noise and the movement and all of it, my kids were just in awe of. Well, today we get to become dump truck operators with our resistance. And speaking of resistance, I just wanted to let you guys know that I've gotten a lot of private messages or comments on the threads of people saying, I'm not sure what my thing is, I'm not having clarity, I don't feel like I can actually obtain the thing that I want, and all of this kind of noise and chatter. And I want to announce that I'm going to be doing next week on the 7th and the 8th, each day for 4 hours, I'm going to be doing 1 hour one-on-one mentorships. So you can sign up, first come, first serve, and on this link, my assistant's gonna put the thing to click to sign up for it. But there's 4 sessions on Wednesday, 4 sessions on Thursday, and this is 1 week before we are done. And I'm gonna spend an hour with you, helping you do obstacle removals, allowing yourself to get clear in what you want and no more being in the murkiness of our spinning brains, because that is paralyzing. So the first coming on 4 on Tuesday and 4 on Wednesday. I will be charging for this. You're welcome, because this is a chance for you to step up for yourself, to know that you are worthy to invest in, to show the universe that you're serious about taking steps forward, that you are really rising up for yourself and really saying, I'm investing in myself. And also, there's one other thing I was going to say on that, but I can't think right now. Oh, and remember that it's scientific fact that what you give, you get. What you put out, you receive. Put out on yourself. Show yourself and show the universe that you are worthy of creating the life that you want. Gosh, dang it. And I learned this myself. I work with a mentor myself that I pay, and I paid a lot of money to get my website developed and my logo, and it was money well invested, and it is going to pay off, and I will make all of that money back. So spend the time on yourself. Today is resistance removal. We are not going to remove this with the skilled, gentle scalpel of a surgeon. Today we are going to pick the shit up and throw it out with the force of a dump truck, with the mightiness of a dump truck. Since we are moving forward with what we want, some resistance may be arising. I'm sure you guys are feeling it. You know, the thoughts of, I'm not good enough, I'm not ready, who do I think I am, this is a joke, I deserve where I am, all that crap. Those are just thoughts that are bullshit from keeping us from why we are on this planet and who we truly are. The other night I told you I had a meeting with women that want to co-create with me on something really cool, this project we're working on. And we got together and we started talking about it, and all of our bodies were kind of lit up, and we all felt a little scared, and we're learning to navigate and work together. And one girl, I was like, well, we could do this and this and this. And then one girl's like, yeah, but first we're going to workshop it. we're going to workshop it with little groups of people first. And we're going to get feedback from them. Then if they think we're on the right track, then we're going to, and she started saying that. And although I'm really aware that there are 3 of us collaborating, and whoever and wherever we are, we will work together to meet each other in the center, you know, to have this thing that works together. I was also aware of how our minds, especially when we're moving forward, screw us and stop us and put up obstacles and let us experience fear to try and derail us, right? So when we think, oh my gosh, no, we have to start small. Hell no, we don't have to start small. We can start big. We can go right into the big. We don't have to be piddly. We are worthy right now and whole with everything we need inside of us. I was listening to Eckhart Tolle's new book. He has something called Practice Presence, and it's a kind of a spiritual guide or a spiritual teacher's guide to being present, right? So I've just started listening to it. It was magnificent because he was talking about when you think you're ready, that's of the ego. When you think you're not ready, that's of the ego. When you realize that all of the thinking is what holds us back, and that inside of us is the universe. Inside of us, we are made in the likeness of God, who is the ultimate energy. We are of the ultimate energy, and our thoughts keep us from that flow. So when he was even talking about, which I loved, is the times that I have spoken and I've had a PowerPoint and an outline, and my mind is a little scattered, and trying to stay on point and to remember what my slide said takes me out of my message. And he said, when you can speak with no outline, when you can show up with no agenda, when you can connect with the people that you're speaking to and be present, then can you allow the gifts that God has planted in you that are supposed to come out to come out. And that really lit me up because it gave me the freedom to speak from my heart and not from my notes, which I do so often when I'm like, I didn't prepare enough, and I write stuff and then I try and read it to you and I'm not even connecting with you. So allow yourself to know that when you can remove the obstacles and the thoughts and you can quiet your mind, you can tap into all that you are on this planet to do, to say, to share. So when I can put down my outline and I can set aside my PowerPoint presentation, I can go into my heart and say, my Lord, my God, use me today to be of service. Allow me to be the woman you created me to be. Let me speak the words that I need to hear. Let me speak the words that the people tuning in need to hear. And when you're doing that, you know, you hear people who say, I got out of my way and consciousness or God just wrote these words. And we kind of go, yeah, right, whatever, Mr. Spiritual hoo-hoo person. Actually, I was realizing that sometimes when I speak or when I go back and listen, my human pea brain goes, wow, that was awesome. And I write down what I said. So it's not something that before I thought, I'm going to share this today and I'm going to write it down. I let these things flow out of my body that light me up and that are not of me, meaning of my pea brain. They're just this beautiful flow that comes out. And then I'm benefiting from my own words. So allow yourself to remove these obstacles, remove the fear, remove the block with the mighty force of a tow truck. I mean, a dump truck. Grab that and flick it, you know? And if it spills out and it doesn't hit the trash, whatever. Just get it the hell out of your way. Don't allow people to come in to say you can't do it. People to come in and be time suckers. Remember that we allow everything. We allow. When you set up boundaries and you tell people what you're doing and you're clear, you're being clear with yourself and you're showing the universe you're serious about moving forward. Remember that no one can make you feel any way. Nobody can keep you from what you're wanting to do. You navigate the obstacles. You remove them. The only person that can keep you from doing what you want to do is you, or if we get more specific, your mind, your thoughts that aren't real. Okay? So fake things bubbling around inside of here can keep you from living your life. How ridiculous is that? When we're asleep, we are run by that. When we're awake, we can start owning that. We can see the damn obstacle, the fear saying, no, we can't, I'm not ready, and go, boop, bump it out like a volleyball player or dump truck that shit and smash it next to you. It's not welcome in this process. Okay, here's my quote for today. I am an obstacle dump truck. I scoop up all of the obstacles I encounter and I toss them aside. And then I put in parentheses, in a recycle bin, of course. Dear God, bring us moment by moment closer to knowing we have everything inside of us. Every answer, every quote, every photo, every piece of jewelry, everything to say to the person that we want to mentor. We have every single thing inside of us. You gave us the blueprint of what we need for our entire life that we have access to. Help us know that. Help us to close down from here and to move to our heart. Thank you for this moment. Thank you for these people tuning in, and thank you for the knowledge that I allow to come out of my body so that I can continue to grow and heal as well. Amen. Thank you guys so much for joining me today on day 22. Oh, by the way, 11 and 11. We're 2/3 of the way through this, you guys. We have 1/3 left. And I just know as we're powerful and we show up in this way that we are going to get our heart's desire, or be damn close by the time you're done. And I will give you a guidebook to continue to make it happen. Oh, yeah, that's it. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow.